content is publicly sourced and used under the USA Fair Use and UK Fair Dealing Guidelines. The things I say are strictly my opinion. Good morning, everyone. It's the Busy Bee with the Royal Tea. It is the 9th of June. Happy Wednesday to you. Halfway through the week. I got a lovely email from someone named KB, a viewer. She said, "It's been a month since you posted a video. Are you okay?" You know what? Actually, yeah, I'm fine. I told you all I got a new job. I work from 8:30 to 5. My job is so stressful. When I get off at 5 every afternoon, you know what? I'm just completely wiped out. I was going to make this video yesterday, and I told myself I'm going to do it when I get off work. And of course, I was so tired, I just didn't feel like fooling with it. I said to myself yesterday afternoon, if you don't start making these videos before work every morning, you know you're not going to feel like fooling with it. Get serious. Do it in the mornings. So, thus why it's 7 a.m. and I'm making this video. So let's jump right into it. That's enough about me. I know that we've all seen that Harry and Meghan have had the baby. They named it Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor. Alright, and to be honest with you, I'm not fond of the name. It's, of course, an honor to Diana and the Queen. But I asked myself, if they don't like the royal family so much, the royal family's been so terrible to them, why would they name their child after the head of the royal family that's thrown so much of this R word at them and so much of the other things that she's accused them of? Why would you want to name your child after that if you're trying to escape it? So I found an article on slate.com that dives into this question, and of course the answer to that is for profit. Everything about these two is for profit, so that's why they would name the child. So let's dive right into it. What are H&M really up to with the new royal baby name? Well, the daughter that Meghan and Harry announced they were expecting a few months ago, her impending arrival was just one revelation that came out of their explosive Oprah interview, you may recall, is now here. And her name is Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor. Let's unpack that for a moment. In addition to the stable of royal babies is always big news, but Lilibet's birth is a particularly notable event because that aforementioned interview and the uniquely complicated set of circumstances this not even a week-old baby has been born into. To recap, about a year and a half ago, as we all know, her parents made the historic decision to leave the British royal family because they told Oprah the RAC, and ABUSE they were facing from both within the institution and externally had become too much for them to take. Understandably, things have been more than a little awkward for the royal family since Harry and Meg went public with all this. On social platforms, members of the family, or at least the people in charge of their accounts, posted varying degrees of warm welcome to Lilibet. But it's fair to assume there's some tension lurking below the surface, and that makes the name choice all the more eyebrow-raising. Now, I'm stopping reading there for a minute. This is my opinion. I forgot to I forgot to put a picture there. I'm so sorry. It's still early. Anyway, this is my opinion here. But, what was I going to say? There we go. Oh yeah, of course there's tension lurking between the service. If you married into my family and accused us of the things that she's accused them of, the R word, the A word, other things making me want to off myself, yeah, there would be tension lurking between the surface, and I would wonder, if you disliked me and my family so much, why are you going to name your baby after the head of my family? That's a little strange. Just distance yourself. Go away. Quit taking our money. And you know what? I think this is what she's had planned from the very beginning. Of course, we all know this. Once she got her claws into Harry, she knew that she was going to marry him. And if things in the press were said negative about her, she could throw that R word out there, and she could accuse the royal family of being that. She could leave, get money, make money off of all this. It's been planned from the very beginning. There's no R word in the royal family. She had the plan to accuse him of this since day one, since she knew that she was going to be marrying him. Let's get back into it. Lilibet, who will be known as Lily is named after her great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth. Her middle name is, of course, her late grandmother, Princess Diana. Royal family lore has it that the Queen's childhood attempts to pronounce Elizabeth came out more like Lilibet. Actually, I heard that was Princess Margaret. And eventually it stuck as a nickname, one that lasted her into adulthood. It is reportedly what her late husband Philip called her, making the name a tribute to him as well. To some, such a nickname might be an odd choice for an official name, one that could come to seem childish as the girl grows up. I was on the other end of the spectrum. I could have sworn that it's a perfectly normal name and has always been a variation on the name Elizabeth. This is the article, not me, everyone. There are so many established nicknames for Elizabeth, Lily and Betty among them, that surely the Queen couldn't have been the first to have come up with this. Yet, upon an inquiry, one Slate research ace confirmed the name Lilibet does not seem to have appeared in print before stories of a young Elizabeth abandoning the name around age 5 in the early 1930s. But the origins of Lilibet are probably less interesting than another big question surrounding the name, which is, if H&M were so unhappy in the royal family that they made the unprecedented choice to quit it, move a continent away, and tell all in a TV special, why did they name their new baby after the head of the family that was causing them so much grief? There have been a few cynical answers to this questions. Profit, of course. But the more charitable explanation would be that throughout this saga, Meg and Harry have taken pains to emphasize that they still have a warm relationship with the Queen. It is the institution they have a problem with, you see, or so they've said, while giving the distinct impression that they are much less eager to stay in the good graces of certain other royal family members. That is to say, I certainly would have been surprised if they named a baby after Charles or William, but the Queen less so. Again, all of this seems like a very thorny situation for a newborn to find herself in. I think the British monarchy should be abolished. Excuse me? Just as much as the next person. But these aristocratic babies, what can I say? I'm a fan. While the rest of the royals deal with the drama, I wish Lilibet the best of luck with learning to use her eyes and vocal cords, move her head, roll over, and the other more immediate challenges before her. Yes, the immediate challenges. Having those two parents that she has. God bless her. Oh my. So, in conclusion, if you dislike your in-laws so much, why are you going to name your baby after the head of the family? It's so ridiculous. And tell me what you guys think in the comments about the name. Are you a fan of Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor? Or is it a thorny in your side? Oh my goodness. It's too early, right? So, yeah, like I said, I'm not a fan. Let me know what you think. So, everybody, I just wanted to ask you a little bit of advice. We got a new corgi. Her name is Margaret. And I didn't include a picture of her in here. I should have done that. I'll do that in the next video, I promise. But let me tell you all, she is every worst trait of a corgi multiplied by 10. She's stubborn, obstinate, and impossible to housebreak. She will go out in the backyard with the other dogs, and as soon as she comes in, she can be out there for an hour. She will relieve herself on the rug in the living room. And every time I turn around, she's got a new mess to clean up. I said I should have named her Meghan because I know how the Queen feels about Meghan now. This dog creates a new mess every time you look at her. And it's a hot steaming pile of mess. So I just wanted to ask you all if you have any tips for housebreaking and training a really stubborn dog. Please leave them in the comments. I'd be happy to hear what you have to say. So everyone, thank you very much for watching. I promise it won't be another month. This is my social media information if you want to get in touch with me. I do appreciate tips. There's my PayPal. And please like, subscribe, comment, share. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.